What are you making?
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Today I'm gonna show you how to make ice cream with evaporated milk. So it is milk ice cream without cream. So if you don't have heavy whipping cream, don't worry, you can still enjoy ice cream. For this recipe, I'm gonna be using 2 cans of evaporated milk. Feel free to use any brand of choice. I'm gonna be using 1 can to make sweetened condensed milk. To make the condensed milk, you're gonna need milk and half a cup of sugar. Pour the milk into a saucepan and heat it over medium heat until it is hot. Once it is hot, pour in the sugar and stir it until it dissolves. This is gonna be a quick summary of how to make condensed milk. I have a video on how to make sweetened condensed milk. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box. You can check it out later if you're interested and you want to know more details. And in case you're not interested in making your own sweetened condensed milk, you can also buy it from the store. Once the sugar dissolves, you have to stir it frequently so that it does not burn at the bottom until it thickens up. If this is your first time on my channel or you are a returning viewer and you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button and on the notification bell so that I can get an alert whenever I post a video. Like and share the video. Thank you and God bless you. Let me also use this time to send a very special shout out to all those that have subscribed. You guys are the best. I love you. Thank you and God bless you. As you can see, it is looking thicker. It can coat the wall of the pan and also the spatula. That is a sign that lets you know that it is ready. And generally from experience, it takes about 30 minutes for it to be ready. So don't be tempted to cook it until it is very thick because it gets thicker as it cools down. Like I said earlier, it is very important to stir it frequently so that it does not burn at the bottom. Let me show you the bottom of the pan. See how clean it looks because I stirred it frequently. So when it cools down a bit, I'm gonna pour it into a jar and refrigerate it for at least 1 hour or overnight or until ready for use. When I'm ready to make the ice cream, I'm gonna refrigerate the bowl, the whisk, the pan, and also the evaporated milk for at least 1 hour or even longer. You can refrigerate the pan, but it is better to freeze it, so I decided to freeze it. To make this ice cream, you only need 3 ingredients: homemade or store-bought sweetened condensed milk, evaporated milk, and vanilla extract. A very important part of this process is that you're going to need a lot of ice cubes to create a makeshift ice cream maker. You can get this from the store or make it yourself. It takes about 1 to 2 days to make enough ice cubes. In order to lower the temperature of the ice, you're gonna need some salt. You can use any type of salt you have. Then toss it so that there will be an even distribution of the salt. Make a well in the middle to accommodate the bowl. Obviously, it is gonna take a lot of effort to do it this way. Let me show you an easy way to do it. Transfer most of the ice cubes to another bowl, then leave a layer for the bottom. Place the bowl on top of that, then build a wall of ice around the bowl. This is gonna keep the milk cold as it turns into ice cream, just the way the machine works. This is what it should look like when you are done. A wall of ice around the bowl. So let's make ice cream. Pour the milk into the bowl. Add the sweetened condensed milk. Add a teaspoon of vanilla extract and mix to combine. You can use any flavor of choice. When it is well combined, you're going to whisk the mixture until it becomes stiff. Although milk does not have a lot of fat content compared to heavy whipping cream, but when you whip it for a long time, it is gonna be stiff. And thanks to the ice wall, the more you whisk it, the firmer it becomes. If not for the ice, it would have formed a lot of bubbles instead of a stiff consistency. Whisk it for about 10 to 15 minutes to get this thick, firm consistency. And as you can see, it's doubled in size. Pour it into the frozen pan in order to maintain the same temperature. Look at this delicious goodness. Does it not look like the regular ice cream? It looks so yumilicious that you might be tempted not to freeze it. You have to resist that temptation because it is better when frozen. I'm gonna smoothen the top to get an even layer before covering it with a plastic wrap because the baking pan does not have a lid. Freeze it for about 6 to 8 hours or overnight or until frozen. So this is the next day. It is ready. Does this not look like the regular ice cream? A regular vanilla ice cream? Although it is softer than the regular ice cream because it has less fat content, but it is very delicious, just like the regular ice cream, and very nutritious. Abeg make I use am draw una throat small. Look at it. Hey! If I be you, I go quickly rush go make my own because I know say you no wan carry last. On a serious note, these are the toppings that I'm gonna be using. You can use any topping of choice, and it is also delicious without any topping. As an adult, I prefer it without toppings because it's delicious. But you know, with kids, they prefer toppings for obvious reason. It is more appealing to the eyes, and of course, it is sweeter. Regardless of the toppings, this ice cream is loaded with lots of nutrients such as calcium, protein, potassium, carbohydrates, vitamin D, fat, but the fat is not as much as the one you get from heavy whipping cream. It has lots of nutrients and minerals. All this information can be found on the label of the milk. Now that you know how to make ice cream with evaporated milk and without heavy whipping cream, why don't you give this recipe a try? I promise you, you're gonna love it. Your children are gonna enjoy it because they might not be able to tell it apart from the regular ice cream because it is that good. And if they can, they will still love it. So, thank you guys for watching. Till I see you next time. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.